Hello, good morning, welcome back. It's Wednesday. We're playing some more Starfield today. Excited to continue. I think today oh, hello. Montana's here. I think today we'll continue some Vanguard quests, see where that goes. I'm joined by my pupper, Montana. Who wants a stick? Yeah, it's a little overcast today. A little dark in here, but it's supposed to heat up later on today. Sun should come out, so. Okay, can I have a paw? Can you go here? Watch. Yes, good boy. Okay, go get it. How y'all doing today? Surviving the week? Okay, I hope. Just loading up. I did a little bit of ship tinkering the other day. Much. Yeah, it's like really dark in here, huh? Montana. We got a huff? Eat your stick. Just chill. It's fine. In my butt. Yeah, this week's flying by. I guess Monday was a holiday, so that would be why, which makes sense. Don't care about emails. Leave me alone. Give me a second here. Settings? No. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Vanguard. So we left off. We found a xenomorph thing. Terramorph? Whatever it was called. And helped get it to a science guy to look into. And we're going to go take it to the board at the UC Vanguard and figure out what to do next. So I think right now we're going to a board meeting, which should be fun. We got a new little jacket.
Okay, no bounty.
Mast. On a mast. Yeah, I got into doing some more space modifications the other day, tinkering with that quite a bit, and there's a lot you can do there. I'm guessing when you get to other planets, there's going to be more parts and more various parts from different manufacturers, which would be really cool. And I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of that as I get further in the game. I think also there's some stuff that's like skill locked, so it'll be nice getting higher, leveling up some spaceship stuff, and then being able to use different abilities and different things on the spaceship. I'm waking up. It's a tired morning. It's overcast. Adrian, here we go.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it.
Oh, okay.
But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I mean, I don't know if that's that big of a deal. Who cares? She's still a person. She's still an individual. More interested in what this has to do with addressing the cabinet. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy. It's kind of must have been an impressive commander. You're a clone of a man. How's that work? Are there others from the program still out there? Other clones? Yeah, I mean, really, I don't want to be rude, but
the man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Yeah, I'm not... I mean, that'd be kind of dumb, because she's, like, still an individual. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours. I'm not sure I blame them. This family of yours doesn't sound like they were paragons of virtue. Using me to distract them, great.
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne.
Victus.
A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the Colony War to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also
so he
the
lost
one
the
who
war for
ordered
the
the
UC?
bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him.
Oh.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time.
Nah, let's get in there.
No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Honestly, what are the risks accessing this data? Any suggestions? Yeah, so we're going to the cabinet basically to, if you missed the last time, to try to get data that was archived for about the outbreak of the Terramorphs in Lindonia, or Lindonian, or whatever it's called, that city. And, oh, well, I think it's data because they were working with turning the Terramorphs into military, I don't know, beasts of war, I guess. I don't know exactly.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm thinking. Adrian, geez, give me a second. Any suggestion on what I should say to the cabinet? Are you willing to tell me any more about your family? Yeah, actually,
That's
I'm kind of curious.
actually a souvenir from my time on Mars.
Oh,
The
Mars.
Red Devils unit I was a part of. They were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place.
Aren't you wearing helmets,
It
though?
became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift. Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise. Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions. I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being Fleet Admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy, perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me too. But Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
I think I asked all the questions.
Then I guess it's just a
any
matter
more
of...
questions?
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Dropping stuff.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
What, Sarah, right now? What the hell? Sarah. Is Sarah coming to this cabinet meeting too? We dressed in something a little different. I don't know if I have other options. Well, this is who I am. Cleaned out some inventory. What we're wearing. Very, very professional. Sick. Here we go. Ladies first. Oh, this is okay. An interesting setup.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
All right.
You have
This'll
our
be fun.
thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna play it nice.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope will determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data,
What's going on her
currently
hair?
housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could
write a report.
summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terramorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. Remind me what's kept in these archives? Yeah, no, I'm not going to ask that. Yeah, we'll go with this.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I
Like,
object to the
can
very
I screw
premise of
this up
meeting.
and then this whole
While
quest
no
line
one would
just
argue that what
end?
happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack. Seems
What's going on
like
with his
best
hair?
panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter
Must
of
be
a
the gel they
bloodthirsty
use.
warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium.
Got him.
I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tauceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
how many
keep this
people are already
civil,
dead
shall
because
we?
of this thing?
And while
Wiped
there
out a
should
whole
be
base?
no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Yes. Wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming. I know what I was told. It's tissue matched. Ethics special report. Wow, I can really just screw over Hadrian.
It's a little intimidating. I understand.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tauceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant that request. Yes, if the fear is the data being weaponized, the Terramorph program failed. That data is not dangerous. Personally, I would wait. If it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. I think we go with this
It
one.
doesn't matter if it
Oh.
can be weaponized or not.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
archives
Sarah's
need to
answering
remain
that one.
sealed for now. There's no reason to rush into a decision of this magnitude.
That? I hadn't thought of that, Captain.
An excellent
what did
point
Sarah
indeed.
just say?
The other powers would likely be much more inclined to work with us knowing that. Chief Diplomat.
That point is a good one.
Got him.
Very well, you have my agreement. The galaxy is lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no
What's up,
other
Montana?
objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing
Do you need
to
something?
make the request to...
Uh-oh.
What
Just
was that?
trotted in here.
Attention.
Oh, crap.
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Let's go.
Incident.
Probably
Chief
should've pulled
Sergeant,
my
what's
gun here.
happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
No, how? What?
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation.
Oh my gosh.
The creatures
What does this mean?
evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sergeant,
Shit.
order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Panic. I'm
Admiral
panicked.
Logan,
Let's go.
The local barracks can provide support.
I'll make the
I'm
order
ready.
myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, you can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let
Okay.
them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Sick. Come on. Come on. Sarah. Sarah. She'll catch the next one. Oh, there she is. Ooh, getting intense.
You!
Rifle, grab it!
What the heck is happening?
Stop! We're trying to help you! Hit him with everything you got!
No, don't shoot him. Just knock him out.
And stay down.
I think this was a.
Getting warmed up.
I think this was a planned attack.
Stun them! Do it now! Please! Do something!
I think they're all stunned.
Help us!
Oh, this one. I think this is a planned attack. I think somebody's been mucking with the xenomorphs.
That didn't sound like EM fire.
Why did I take his gun? I didn't really want it.
Thank God you got here when you did.
Jeez.
I just wish it hadn't come to that.
Yeah, what the hell happened back there, Captain? There's no excuse for using lethal force here.
I knocked him
Or you
out.
could have used the EM gun like you were ordered. These are lives you're playing with here. So get your head in the game. Understand?
Oh.
Now, officer.
Okay, didn't know that was gonna
The way
happen.
those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Control someone's mind since you turning on me. Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Let's swap this weapon in. It's kind of annoying. I thought punching him would knock him out. Unless Sarah shot someone, she probably did, knowing her. Equinox. Let's slot this guy. Here. I guess they're all dead. Whoops. Alright, Hadrian, let's go. And Sarah. Is Sarah gonna kill more people? Should I send her home? Sarah, what kind of gun you got?
Yeah, what is it? Let's see what you've got. Bye for now.
Wait.
Hey. Hurry back.
Okay. Oh, I thought
Can
I
I
told
help?
her.
Want to see what I'm carrying?
No, Sarah. Let's get moving.
Sure, I'm not.
Okay. Do I have to worry about Sarah killing people? That's the thing. This is kind of a dumb quest. I mean, this is a dumb thing to have a follower. I like crap.
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district.
Okay. No more EM.
Find the nearest shelter.
Let's go. Double barrel.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
Okay. Don't worry, I got a pistol. We got a captain losing it. Guys, it's coming for me. Got it. Dang. Let's get some sealant.
Our experts? We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
All right.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. Roger that. We're on you.
I like these guys. Bring them with us. Let me, check this guy out. Should probably throw on a suit, a little more protective gear. Here we go. Easy there. They're gonna charge, or is it just hanging out? Ouch. Watch out, bud. Oh, it's like spitting stuff. Spit at me. Oh my gosh. I got poisoned. Oh my gosh. The voices. Where's it at? Where's it at? What? What are you doing punching it? Get back! I don't know who you are, but you are one gutsy son of a bitch. Oh, he's coming.
All wrapped up.
Oh, we lost one.
We should go tell the sergeant what happened.
It's over. Thank God. If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute
Wasn't the fire team
massacre
leader,
on
was
our
it?
hands. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Disrespecting his body like this.
What can I help you with?
No, I think the fire team leader survived. Dang. Well, if your friend didn't run in there, fist blazing, you might not have lost her. Try to save him.
Thank the heavens you're back in one piece. Though I guess our people weren't so lucky.
The few protecting the many.
And it would have been plenty more if it hadn't been for the two of you. The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
They better give us an approval.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your home.
I'm gonna be honest. Felt a little too easy for those things wiping out a whole entire city. Wonder if I'm gonna get in trouble for killing some civilians. They're gonna get mad at me. I didn't mean to. I just punched him.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank.
Hey Jazz, how you doing this morning?
As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Nice. Got to reinstate.
I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the
Finally up
Freestar
early enough to watch your
Collective
stream.
and House
Nice.
Varun
Well, appreciate
to
you
play
having you
ball.
here.
Someone
What are you up to
who
today?
knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Okay, that's a little scary. Can't be a representative. I'm just some Vanguard nobody. Tell me what I'm getting first and I'll consider him. Why not? And a diplomat, someone trained for this sort of thing.
The Cabinet wants progress, and
Have
wants
work
it
in
quickly.
an hour. Oh no!
You're already far more familiar with the situation than any diplomat would be. There's also no diplomat alive that can claim they helped keep a cadre of Terramorphs
How's all
off
the wedding
embassy
planning stuff going?
doorsteps. The Cabinet was unanimous. They want you.
Okay. Sure, that's the wisest course of action.
They do.
I
In
got my
exchange,
doubts.
We're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, will you help us?
Do I have a choice?
I'm
Can
glad
count
to
on me,
hear it.
ma'am.
Now,
It's
we
good,
of
tiring.
course won't
It's
be
crazy that
sending
it's
you
less than a
in
month. Yeah,
without
right?
the
It's coming up
proper
quick.
Support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives.
Okay.
You should be able to find her in her office across the hall.
Great.
And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Okay.
They're not killing anymore.
Hi, I don't know who you are, Admiral.
Carney, start getting a plan together for that data.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Oh, she's a major. Wow. Okay.
This is the last Terramorph attack like this that you will ever.
I think somebody's sending them into cities. That's my theory.
Vanguard, Captain.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
A collection of archives? The collective stashed all our best weapons technologies after. Yeah.
It was a mutual agreement, but I suppose you touch on the spirit of it. So, you also know then that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players.
Yeah, I think one of the players
Access to the archives is only granted
trying to start
in
a
cases
war
of
again.
dire emergency.
Since we've had peace.
It requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories.
I think they're targeting the UC.
UC, Freestar
Unless both the
Collective,
other
and House Varun.
groups
Now, the UC is already on board.
trying to wipe us out, maybe?
So that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
I think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attacked. Not necessarily, unless they orchestrated it. I'm just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium.
It won't be. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't.
So serious, McIntyre.
Can't work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Okay, okay.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
Oh.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with.
Oh boy.
Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
I feel like House Varun's going to be a little more problematic. Let's go Freestar.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
Maybe Freestar's going to be rough.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Okay. I think you're underestimating how delightful I am.
Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve.
Ooh,
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters.
Wow, okay.
Which we suspect
seems not very friendly.
To your advantage. But getting caught trespassing
all these groups
is a
apparently
quick way
all
to land
allies
in
and they're
embassy
sneaking on
holding
each
cell.
other.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Why would they not have like it connected just to basic Wi-Fi to I don't know, record somewhere else?
But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Okay. Can you tell me about the staff
Cameron
member?
Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
Fun.
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
Fun.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
Wait, are they here in town?
And take
I kind of thought they would be like
Chief
hubbed somewhere
Yassine
else.
wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Oh, some credits. Oh, so I can bribe them? Let's hear about House Varoon.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varoon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
A bunch of madmen? Why, what's wrong with House Varoon? Yeah, what is wrong?
These days, they're primarily considered a security threat.
Oh.
House Varoon Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varoon did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
Well said. There's no reason to assume
Sarah
they're
liked
any
that.
worse than us, despite their cultural beliefs.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
Oh.
His public appearances were always rare.
Wait,
But
what?
it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Wait, what?
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Wait, what? Based on a corpse, what kind of life signs did you detect? You've been inside the embassy? Yeah, I'm confused.
The embassy is still legally House Varoon's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted.
Yeah, but you can't just
inside.
go in and, like,
We've
I don't
snuck
know,
in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador
sneak in to
has
see if
proven
they're
more
alive?
evasive.
That's a little
than you'd
weird.
expect for a man of his age, but we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out.
I'm really curious. I kind of want to meet this guy.
The Varoon delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy.
Oh.
It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish,
Oh, nice.
making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Okay, I kind of like this ambassador. He sounds real interesting.
Then you
But
search
what
the
if he's
embassy
dead?
for his biometric key, collect your code piece, and we'll go about notifying his next of kin, if we can ever find them. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Fun.
I
Track
have
him
no
down.
doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Okay.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is
Okay.
still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
We should have a talk when you have the time.
Oh my gosh, Sarah, what do you need? Let's go outside. Let's go talk. Keeps wanting to talk about something. To the lobby. Here, let's go talk over here, Sarah. What do you need to talk about?
I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you
Oh
first.
boy. Are we getting married? If you decide, I'm here to listen.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career
Oh boy,
military,
life story time.
part of the United Colonies Navy.
So much talking.
When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Okay. An accomplishment. You must have seen a lot of combat. I detected some military in blood.
Then you were right. I didn't want to go into detail before because, well, just hear me out.
Killed someone,
There was a
didn't you?
particularly bloody battle.
Oh, she
We
did.
were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
Dang. I mean, the United Colonies won the battle.
Economic reasons. Several of the worlds in the Cassiopeia system were mineral rich. Both sides wanted to drop refinery outposts on the surface to bolster their supply. No. This is important. I need to tell you this.
Okay, well then tell me.
The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry.
Okay,
I
that makes
wanted
sense.
to stay.
You're a fighter?
I needed to fight.
And the same. Or is I don't know.
The Dauntless was a tough little ship. No shields and the hull was breached, but it still had power. And weapons.
Dang, she's ballsy.
That's why I remained in the battle. Huge mistake.
Yeah, probably. But I would have done the same
I
thing.
believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this.
Seems like the top
fought
option
for
is always
hours,
something she's gonna like.
But the damage was fatal. I gave
It's a
the
little too
order to
predictable.
abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut.
Okay.
The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface.
Maybe they're still alive.
There
Do we gotta
was-
go save them? Maybe they set up a little colony.
There was nothing I could do.
Go through that. Atlas is too far gone.
It was my duty as acting captain
Oh, that
to
makes
be the
sense.
last
Yeah,
person
of
to
course.
leave the Dauntless.
Captain goes down with the ship.
We had more than one escape shuttle available. So, I elected to wait until they were.
But you put him in a death trap. Save the safe shuttle for yourself. I see what you did, Sarah. Conniving.
Thank you. But condolences can't reverse what I've done. I was caught up in the moment. An inexperienced captain making rash decisions that cost people their lives.
I mean, it's kind of her fault, but she didn't know.
My superiors. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal.
Oh.
Can you believe
All right, now I kind of understand
A
why she's a
damn
little
medal.
conflicted here.
I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
I'd be out there. I'm just saying. I'm proud of her. Well, at least you're still alive to honor their legacy. Did you get off the
After
balance?
I checked every section of the ship for wounded crew, I took the other escape shuttle. If I hadn't, I would have died. The Dauntless came apart minutes after I escaped. That's true, but still, it doesn't erase the real issue here. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives.
Good point, good point.
Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's
okay.
why I'm worried about us.
So you're saying there's an us? Okay, Sarah. All right. Don't worry, I'm here for you every step of the way. Worried about us?
Look, it's clear the two of us are becoming more than partners. We're becoming close friends.
Yeah, just
Even though
close
I've
friends.
pushed people away in the past, I feel different when I'm around you.
Uh-oh.
I feel safer.
Sarah, look. I appreciate you, but I haven't
Not
played enough of this
afraid
game
to admit who I am.
really know what the options are yet.
I'm terrified I'm going to
I
screw
don't know
that
if I'm
up.
ready to settle down.
After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith.
I mean, she does seem like a
No one's ever
cool
cared about me
character.
this much. Not even Aja.
Yeah, Aja, her mentor. That's because I'm oh my gosh. Wow, they just barely into I barely know her. Just jumping into it. We're flirting.
You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship.
Scoundrel.
How we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now
Okay,
that
we're
it's
just going
here,
for it.
my mind's gone blank.
It's gonna be real awkward
You
if I
deserve
meet somebody
the
else.
best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. Too much on my
Yeah,
mind.
that's true.
I hope
yeah,
you'll
yeah,
forgive
Sarah.
me for pushing you away. I just need time.
All right, fine. That's okay. I kind of just went with the flirt option because I'm a scoundrel. I don't know what I'm doing. Weird little interjection in the middle of the Vanguard quest line. All right, let's go to the Freestar. Romance and Sarah. I don't even know what in a Bethesda game that's really going to amount to. This ain't no Witcher 3.
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
Is this the memorial? Where's the memorial?
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we...
All right, let's go a little more casual here.
were at war with the collective. And it seemed...
Out of ammo on that.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Oh, they just let people in? Let's go talk to the ambassador. See what she's got going on today. This is kind of
I'm
weird.
going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Okay. There's not a Freestar girl. Should I leave you outside? All that love talk? You want me to just leave you behind?
As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport.
Excuse me.
UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, your people didn't
excuse me.
inform you?
Are you supposed to be in here?
This building is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
Yeah. Move on.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Or we're just talking to the lady herself. We need the Freestar Collective's help. Captain Hingis Wolfwoods. You see, Vanguard, you and I need to talk, Ambassador. The lady who wants to stop more terror, more staggering. Well, I've got a deal for... Wow. Some of these lines, man.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport.
Yeah, I helped defend
You
the
have my
spaceport.
thanks for what you did down there, truly. saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Wow. You heard correctly. I'm here to beg. You need to help us, otherwise any more deaths are on your hands. And we're gonna play it a little more aggressive.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
The only threats you're facing are the 8-legged variety just outside your door. Now can we please stop playing games here?
Yeah, tell him, Sarah.
Lives hang in the balance.
Might have
A
been a little
lecture
too
in
much.
morality from the UC. How quaint and short-sighted. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there
Jake!
because it is
Good
dangerous.
morning. Dude,
I will
I'm
not be the
loving it.
one
How's your playthrough
responsible
going?
for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
There was just an attack on the city. You're really not gonna help us?
You're really gonna push
Work our
this?
persuading.
All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me.
All right. I don't know if my persuasion is high enough.
I'm listening.
Ugh. Yeah, Jake, I'm really digging it. I'm doing the Vanguard questline. I don't know if you've done that one yet, but I'm having a lot of fun. I got into the ship customization shenanigans, and that stuff is just like too much fun tinkering. Terramorph Xeno weapon project was a failure. That knowledge isn't dangerous. Yeah, I mean, I think that's our best
Know that
go-to.
for sure. That is interesting.
Yeah. You're a soldier. It was your job to protect, and that's what we intend to do with this data. Innumerable lives may hang on your decision here. She doesn't seem to react very well to that kind of stuff. How bad these attacks can be. I don't want to see a third. Oh, man. I feel like this is the safe option. But why go safe?
No one does, Captain.
Ah, there we
The
go.
only question is
Getting
how
her.
to do it.
Soldier.
I suppose
Yes!
you're right.
Got
Our
her.
job and our responsibility. Well, Captain, you make some good
Boom.
points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terrorists.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
The monitors will make sure of it.
Yeah.
You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again.
Okay.
And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks.
I wonder if...
So, do we have an agreement?
Yes, ma'am. Nah.
Excellent.
I'll take
Follow me.
authority here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, we're going in right now? Wait, don't I have to... Follow Radcliffe. Okay, we're just getting the code, though, right? Because I still need to get approval from... That's a desk. You gotta walk around. You gotta walk around the desk, Radcliffe. This way.
But anywhere else, there's going to be problems.
Oh, go help her. She's stuck. There we go. Okay, she figured it out. Heck yeah, I'm liking it a lot too. Okay, I haven't done the Vanguard yet. I've been hitting the main quest. Oh, nice. Yeah, I kind of backed off the main quest stuff. I found Barrett, and that's about it, main quest-wise. So I think I'm going to get into this a little bit, and then I might do some hopping around and some smaller missions. Have you done the job
They tell me it
kiosks?
should only take a moment.
Load machine.
And there.
Oh.
Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
Nice. Okay. 2 codes down. I'm a little surprised that I was able to persuade her. I thought it'd be a little tougher. Vent locked. Oh, that's the, I think, the sneaking way, because there's another option where you can sneak in. Alright, let's get out of here. A lot of giant vents. It's like weird that they're just like, these air ducts are just like walkable. Like, why are they so massive? Okay, I need an elevator. Sarah, where are you? Nice, you said shipbuilding stuff is pretty cool too. Maybe I'll get into some different stuff Friday when I play. Yeah, did you play this morning? The shipbuilding's like, I tinkered with it off stream kind of to figure out how it all worked.
I'm sorry, but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office.
It's pretty fun. I think as you get to more planets, there's definitely going to be more options and stuff, which will be cool. As far as hardware and different manufacturers and whatnot. But there's a lot to play with. But yeah, I think after I get into these archives, I might, maybe next week, because I'm going to be doing Zelda on Friday, maybe next Monday I'll go. I want to go to Neon. I did the job kiosk thing, and it told me I need to go to Neon for jobs. I might go to Neon. I haven't been there yet, so it should be fun. Is this... This is not the right building. We're going through the side entrance. Yeah, I'm excited to get to Neon. Check out like another main city, because all I've really seen is like this one and then some smaller outposts and whatnot here and there. Going live in a bit, but I'm playing some different stuff today. Oh, what are you playing? Oh, this is I'll be going through the back way. So this is a Varun embassy. Supposedly it's overgrown, and no one knows if the ambassador is still alive, because nobody's just had the basic decency to walk in here and check things out. These groups, United Colonies, all of them, they just seem like they're a little, I don't know, uninvolved. I feel like if there's an alliance between 3 different groups, they would at least meet regularly, the ambassadors, and be like, hey, everything going good? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. Play some Minecraft Bedware with the mods, probably some Subnautica Below Zero, and not sure what else. Just beat Dark Souls 3 with Ruzi. Nice. Very nice. Congrats. Oh, here we go. Getting into the embassy.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy.
Okay. But somebody else was talking, Sarah? I need you not to talk when somebody else is trying to talk to us. Okay. Well, I guess somebody's alive. Dang. This place is, Oh. Digilocks. Yeah, this is it. Beautiful. What we got on the computer? Activate turrets? Let's not do that. Update friend fro settings. Note, be sure to carefully read the user manual before changing friend foe settings for autonomous weapon system. Current IFF settings standard. Remove combat inhibitors. Recalibrate friend foe settings. Protect current user. Okay, and Sarah. Protect Sarah too. Remove combat inhibitors. Let's not do that. Activate? Sure, it's activated. Deactivate? Is there gonna be something else in there? Let's just leave them deactivated. This isn't a mistake. Are the plants gonna try to kill me?
I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It'd actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way.
Yeah, so about that. I think all the turrets are broken anyway. Oh, no. We're friendly, right? Wait, no, hey, I said we're friendly. Get him, Sarah. This is kind of a trip. What is going on in here? Spoopy. I know, it's very spoopy. Is that somebody? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Wait, I thought I deactivated the turrets. I mean, thank you, but like, what? Static, okay. How's your below zero playthrough going? The rune scripture? Permanently increases sneak bonus. Melee attack. Oh, Sarah, get out. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Bring them here. Ah, come on. Reload. I don't know if punching a robot's going to be as effective as you think it's going to be. Do you even lift, bro? Local systems. No, too difficult. Totally thought that was a person at first. Clearly it's not. Let's get some ammo. Chem that lowers inhibitions. Yeah, persuasion chem. Ooh. Electromagnetic rifle. Skin cream. Need that. Selling. Perfect. Not gotten too far yet since I played an hour, then crashed, so I had to redo everything. Right. Okay. You haven't played much since then? Then? Oh, what? These turrets suck. They're supposed to be deactivated. Reds! Oh, no. We're friendly. Oh, I'm almost dead. Get some supplies. The only way to go is this way. Okay. Oh, another computer. Too advanced. Oh, Montana, you okay, bud? You just jumped. You have a bad dream? Excuse me, Sarah. Excuse me. Okay. No, I haven't. Okay. What is happening? Oh, another robot's awake. Oh my gosh, get away from me. Oh, they come out of those things. Gotcha. Okay. Accessible. Okay, we gotta go probably throw another switch. Treat the doggo. Oh, my camera broke. It's gonna fall. Montana, go to your spot. Oh, hi, bud. Can you come back? Okay, it's from Jake. Good boy. Good boy. Montana's good. I finally got Sammy automation working so that it automatically cuts, even though my camera is like slowly falling. My camera mount arm broke this morning, so it's having some issues. But he's doing good. He says thanks, and then he licks his butt. Alright, camera, cut away. Cut away. Okay, well, you're gonna get a few seconds of that. Yeah, he's doing good, though. He had a little bit of a rough day yesterday. He wasn't feeling very good, I think. Oh, no. Where's it at? There it is. Maybe. Oh, my health. Yep, got it. Yeah, he's hanging in there. And now I'm over encumbered. I took too many things.
Yes.
I'm having like a problem where it's not just the over encumbered, like the shops I normally sell stuff to off all my things are like out of money, and it's kind of annoying because I like don't know what to do with stuff. I would love to get rid of it, but I just drop this. I don't need that. Store all resources. There we go. Okay. Montana, what are you doing, bud?
Okay.
Let's let me just go ahead and dump this folder because we don't need that. I don't know why I picked it up. Got other stuff we probably don't need to. Notes? Notes? Nothing? Okay. Onward through here. Creepy. What is this stuff that's coming out of? Oh, robots are awake. Oh, you know what gun I bet would work really well is that EMP gun. Where'd it go? Beowulf. Modified. This one. Nova Blast Disruptor. Try this thing. Okay. Missing ammo. Great. Well, that was really useful. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Get off of me. Oh, nice. Okay, the EMP, like, disables them? But it doesn't kill him. Alright, I'm off to get my streams going. Fun in Starfield. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out, Jake. Good luck with your stream. I'll try to pop in and say hey. There's too much noise going on. Anything else? No. Buy shelf. More folders. Sun sculpture. Okay. Yeah, more power to throw. It's all broken. What is this guy up to in here? Fun. Love demons. Gotta backtrack. That door's locked. We gotta backtrack down to where... Oh, here we go, the stairs. Down. There it is. Hold on a second. Gosh, this thing is so annoying. Hey, come on. Alright, I think maybe I fixed it. Maybe. Okay. Alright. Anyway, onward to the basement. Monsters and things. Dude, what kind of robot is that? He's a tough one. Suck shotgun. Nope, not today. Stop it. Get away from me. Yeah, get out of here.
Might as well take what we can.
Break my fingers. Okay. It's like a beautiful garden down here. Oh, hello.
So, it seems punishment becomes providence.
We found the ambassador.
We can never truly know the great serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. I mean, he's alive, so that's something. But you gotta clean up around here. It's kind of a... It's how you live?
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
Spaceport in rough shape. Not much else was damaged. Everyone in the city is in better shape than this dump. That would happen here. A power surge. Say that we're not clouds upstairs. It's called a venom tree. Is it poisonous?
Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment.
Okay, I kind of actually...
You were sent by the UC. That
Serpent guy
much is
seemed
obvious.
cool. Like, he seems cool.
Who else could just
Maybe next time
waltz through
I'll,
my
if I play through again, I'll be a
And the
serpent
broadcast
worshiper.
spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably, Do I see this all clearly?
Correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks. We're going to ensure something like this never happens again, and we need your code to do it.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success.
Yeah, these guys seem actually kind of cool.
For my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Knowledge of gunpowder isn't evil. Make sure it's
As
used
the
for
chair
good.
of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his
Yeah,
word.
that's because...
Well then.
You got a thing
I
for me,
shall
Sarah.
not
Of course you're
fear.
going to vouch for me.
Please, follow me.
Great, okay. So I feel like this quest is going to turn into... shoot, I wonder if the UC is actually the one who are trying to utilize the attacks. And this whole thing is a means to get everyone to go to war.
Hope it still works.
Reopen. That's his stuff. I don't want to just steal his stuff.
And there.
Reopen the archives to actually use the terramorphs as a weapon. I wonder if the UC is like playing me in Hadrian. I wonder if Hadrian's playing me a little bit. You taking off? Okay. Have fun. No, it's either in a hamper or on the hangers. Cool, we got the code. Is there a shortcut out of here? Go all the way back through there. But you also, you should clean up your place.
Will not have House
The rest of the
Varun
embassy
be
staff
known
leave. Where'd
only
they
for
go?
slaughter. The affairs of House Varun are our own. They left. That is all there is to be said on the subject.
Okay. Why'd you stay behind then?
House Varun committed itself to the armistice. This was said at the time to be the desire of the Great Serpent, and I do not believe the Serpent decides such things on a whim.
But also you worshiping
So,
a serpent.
when my brethren left, I remained, honoring the Serpent's will as I saw fit, as is the right of all his followers.
Okay. It's been like, I think from House of Rune and New Atlantis.
It was tolerable, even pleasant, when my brethren were here in the embassy with me. We remade this place as best we could into a home we all would recognize. Our native flora, our iconography, our connection to the Serpent, they came with us. With my brethren
Kinda like
gone,
these guys. They
it
don't
has
seem so
been
bad.
trying. But the Great Serpent has always provided me a path in my darkest moments. The Great Serpent is so much more than a god. It is fate itself. When our founder, Jinan Varun, left the United Colonies 140 years ago for distant stars, it was the Serpent that compelled him to found his now great house. The Serpent made us who we are today. Its voice speaks to us, shepherding us through the dark, and infuses our lives with the meaning the universe so often fails to provide.
Alright, man. You should probably clean up a little bit around here, but otherwise, good luck. Good luck in life. Oh, we gotta head all the way back out? Okay. Alright. Make our way. This way and this way. Through this maze. Sorry, I destroyed half your defenses. Now if anybody comes in here, they're probably gonna kill you. Oh, there's one turret left. That didn't try to attack me. I'm guessing the turret controls are like per room or like in certain areas. Why the other ones try to kill me? On the second floor. No, it's just a little landing place. Okay. Can I walk out the front? No. Seems a little odd. To the side door. You okay, Montana? You got the sniffles? Leave it, bud. Montana, leave it. Alright, we got all the codes. Sweet. Let's go get the archive.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest.
We're also a little low on health. Let's top her off. Station. Interstellar Affairs. Here we go. Gotta go talk to Miss McIntyre.
Howdy.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Guess what I got?
Captain, you're back sooner
Yeah.
than...
Easy.
Wait, did you actually succeed?
Mm-hmm.
With Radcliffe and Balmore. We're all in agreement.
Yep. Good copies collected and ready to be deployed. Yes, I got his code. Harder than expected, but yes, all parties are on board.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain.
Yep.
And now,
He might be my
I've
new best
already
friend,
arranged
too.
everything with the archival
Can I recruit him
monitors.
to come on board my ship?
When
hang
you
out?
get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter.
Okay.
Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Okay. Wait, but I need your code. Nobody printed one out from that little machine thing. To the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Yeah. Oh, is the archive not in this building? I guess it isn't.
On the record? What response?
Armistice Archives, here we go. I guess that makes sense, it's a different building. I just never technically got a code from the UC. They agreed to give it, I never got it. Alright, so we only get the information we need. And we can only use it for good.
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will
Who's talking to me?
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units.
Okay.
Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Yes, I did have the code. I have to go to the 2 different sides. Seems a little weird. Restart collective. I guess all 3 of them have somebody to check it, except for snake worshippers.
You may proceed, Captain.
Alright, here we go. It's kind of cool. Ah. 18. Unit 18. Collect data. Sarah's not going to stop me and be like, you should get something else. That ladder have blood on it? Reflection. Okay. Are we good? I guess we're good. Sarah, what are you doing in there? Come on out. No funny business now. They're men with guns. Cool. Got the archives? Let's go check in. I feel like this quest line's we're gonna get in a place where either the UC is actually the ones trying to start another war, or Adrian is up to something not good, and there's gonna come a point and she's gonna try to manipulate things and turn things evil, or I feel like there's gonna be a point where it's like, oh, we should use the research and do this one thing that'll kind of help some people but maybe kill some others, and you're gonna have to say no, otherwise the Vadrun or whatever, the serpent people are gonna get angry and be like, you said you would do good. And be like, I tried, but Hadrian told me that I should do evil, and I listened. I'm gonna have to make a choice. That's what I'm trying to say. I think at some point in this quest line, we're gonna have to make a choice.
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay. Gonna be honest, I'm a little
Time for us
hesitant.
to start getting some real answers and figure out if we've been asking the right questions.
I'm beginning to question
So whenever
Hadrian.
you're ready.
You may take possession of the Terramorph data. Here, glad to rid this damn thing. I made someone a promise, Hadrian. Can you assure this data will be used for good? Answer to stopping more attacks really in here. Take care of one quick thing first. Okay. We're gonna go with this one. Looks like I have to turn the documents over.
It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
I don't know.
So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already
Really?
has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
We're being a citizen right here and now, huh?
Captain, if you'll follow me.
This is headed straight to Mars. Join us there once you're done.
Okay. Seems like a bad location. Also, do we really trust the Red Devils? But we're getting our citizenship, so there's that. Streamlined process. Come on, McIntyre, let's go. What'd you say? Bitch, please. Montana, leave it. Okay. I don't know what citizenship really means. I'm gonna get like more cool things. Do I get a citizen outfit? I have to wear like a class uniform? The heck are we? Oh my gosh, are we at the top of the tower? Oh my gosh. Kinda cool. Can I just wander out of the city? Is that a thing? The graphics distance isn't, load distance isn't great, but let's see. Take a picture from the top. Yeah, that terrain is not great. Woo! Yeah, draw distance, I mean, it's probably not supposed to, well, honestly, you come up here, it's a little weird that the rest of the planet wouldn't look cooler to a certain degree. But clearly, come all the way here. Oh, this is like a jump hazard. Okay. All right, McIntyre.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United
Am I
Colonies?
gonna have to jump off? Do like an Assassin's Creed thing? There's a weird place to do this. Why I'd want to become a citizen? Can't be a citizen elsewhere, does it?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Okay. Remind me what I get with this?
Only citizens can own property in New Atlantis.
I
We
can
also
buy some
pay a
property.
discounted rate at any United Colonies merchant.
Okay.
And all citizens receive an ample credit disbursement upon joining.
Oh. Okay,
Good.
I'm ready.
This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Sure, whatever. I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen.
It's easy.
Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
Get an ID.
We also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the
5,000,
plaza know
okay.
you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Uh-oh.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs.
Okay.
And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I remember that I'm not supposed to tell anyone and accidentally slip in conversation later. 30 hours down the line. What are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Fine.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
You're gonna clear me in like 5 seconds? Okay. Getting interesting.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Subsection 7. Going down. The heck am I?
I've lived in New Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
Logging authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Ooh, this is like... Just in case Sarah tries to follow. This is like legit. Dang. What are we gonna get into? Is this... Are they gonna try to like recruit me to... Oh no. I don't know if I like this.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments.
I think the UC is up to no
But now
good.
you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
No idea. You look so familiar. You were in a movie or something? No, yeah, I do. Given the amount of security, I'd say you're someone pretty important or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as Victus.
Oh.
I was an admiral during the Colony War.
Oh, they didn't execute him.
Great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my
Oh,
crime.
crap.
But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. One leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor. And considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued
the UC's
existence.
up to no good.
But such is the life of a soldier.
They did lose the war, so...
To warrant my execution, the official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed. Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
Kind of a stretch to call you two. And Hadrian's is your business, not mine. Yeah, but I don't really know if I want to be honest with this guy.
Won't even indulge an old man's curiosities.
I don't trust him.
So be it. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else.
Okay.
The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally, and I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides.
Oh my gosh.
I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right. One task. That's all I require.
I don't like the sound of this.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty.
I want a mech weapon?
If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man? You do this. Why not hand this over to one of the members of this recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team.
I don't know if I want to be.
Might be something of a tryout.
I mean, I'm down to be a hired assassin for a government organization, but I don't know if I trust you.
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now.
Okay.
Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Which is actually as bad as you claim. I'll consider bringing him to justice. Consider him dust. Alright, we'll do it, but I still know about this guy.
Wolf system.
Oh, I do want to go to the wolf system, so that's fine.
The Den. The head of the local Vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
I don't know about all this. You see, what are you doing? That's a bathroom.
I'm listening. All right, let's go.
Let's go talk to McIntyre. It'll probably make me feel a little better about all this. I do kind of trust her a little more. Even though she's the one who told me to go talk to that dude. Deputy, what
Captain,
are you doing?
Did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Your war criminal in your basement. I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years. And kept far from any major decision-making.
He's wanting me to kill people.
I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information. And she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself.
I'll keep it to myself.
Good.
Sneaky,
because
sneaky.
Bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us.
Okay, I
Now,
see.
was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
Yes, prisoner asked me to deal with Dr. Orlace. Figured you and I should discuss. First time. Anything else?
Dr. Reginald Orlace? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlace is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it's
Why do I need to do something for that
manpower if he
information?
just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive.
Okay.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
It's I'm being lured into a trap.
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Okay.
The Den? Oh, it's a star station, orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title.
Oh.
First one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade.
The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out.
Okay.
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay, so I do kind of trust her. She's also doesn't want me to murk the guy. She wants me to actually bring him in. And she does think that he's actually worthwhile of bringing in, which makes me feel a little better. But yeah, the dude in the basement, Victus, whatever his name is, I don't know if I trust that guy. Also, I don't really know why I'm having to do something which seems like a favor to then recruit his research team, which also seems like a favor for him. I'm a little confused at that. Doing 2 favors. Why doesn't he just tell me where they are? And we can go from there. Bye, Sarah. Good luck. Have fun. We're going to have to wrap up here because it's after 10. I got to go to work. Just gonna pop back to our ship real quick. I guess we can own property here now, which is fun. I kind of wish that it opened the door for some newer ship parts and various other things, but that's okay. See if I can see if this kiosk is has some more money so I can sell things. It's my new and upgraded ship. It's not too bad. I haven't really been able to take it for a spin in any space combat yet. Oh, they got money again. Okay, sweet, sweet. Hang on to that. We're keeping this stuff. X. I think I have too much to sell. Few things. Notes. Miscellaneous. No, did I have anything left to sell? Maybe it's all on me. Nova Blast Disruptor. It's kind of useful, but I don't have any ammo for it. Oh, I have ammo for that. Hold on, wait a second. Keep the pistol. Been modified for an EM Equinox. I don't know if I care. Ammo, spacesuits, apparel, throwables, aid. Like, just have beer and wine in there. Notes, resources. Stuff needs to go on the ship. Miscellaneous. Sun sculpture. That's cool. Sarah, did you have anything on you?
I'll only carry the good.
We are close enough now that apparently I can trade with the ship. That's nice. Didn't know that was a thing. Or maybe it's just when I talk to her, we can access the ship. Okay. Let's go ahead and dump some stuff here. Check our resource or our research.
All right, let's get this crate into space.
A lot of people.
Oh, pardon me.
Excuse me.
Was that
Barrett?
your stomach or mine?
What? Sarah, you're standing at the table. Excuse me. Sorry. I might need to level up some stuff before I can actually do some more research.
Anything I can do for you?
Bummer. resource is. We want to dump. All of this stuff. What? Max capacity? How is it at max capacity? Oh my gosh. I kept expanding my storage space on the ship, and apparently it's still not enough. Jeez Louise. Nope, Lynn, I think we're good. Do upgrading plans for the Wolf system. I think that will be the place we try to find an outpost. Seems appropriate.
What can I do for you? And here's your new...
Let's modify.
Sure.
It's gonna kill my mobility if I add more storage. There we go. Gonna kill my mobility by a lot. Do mass. Do. We lose this and put this. It's got more mass. $73 versus $79. Ouch. All right, we're gonna.
Everything looks good here. I'll be in my booth.
A little more space. Max capacity already. Okay, well. If I make some of this stuff, will it? Take up less space? Maybe? Oops. I used all of the things. Reactive gauge. Okay, can't put anything else. We are full. That's, I don't know how I filled it up so fast. Gotta be all those resources, I guess. Okay, I think we're gonna call it here. We're going to work.
Need something?
No, I'm good, thanks. Get to the helm. Hey. Okay, that's a little weird. Talk with Sarah. What did I talk to Sarah for? Speak to Captain Marquez. You okay there, Montana? Action. Yeah, Crimson Fleet stuff is going to be fun. Get to that. Go to the Altier system. And he also heard an argument. Urgent distress call, I'll have to go. Okay, we also got that. I think this might be a good time to spin off and maybe take care of some other stuff too. Talk to Sarah real quick and then we'll wrap up for today. Whoops. Sarah,
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind. Was it that obvious? I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
Oh. Might do more harm than good. Wreckage isn't gonna bring back your crew.
I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox.
I mean, that's cool. I'm down to do a little personal quest for it at some point.
Locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1.
Told me where you ended up after the battle. They had taken your shuttle.
What's there to tell? I survived. My crew didn't. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. Would I launch safely, or explode into a fireball? It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface.
It's impressive that you soft landed after an emergency jettison that close to the exosphere.
I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same. My shuttle should have the telemetry tracking data for the other shuttle aboard. It should give us an idea where it went down. That's if scavengers haven't completely stripped my ship for parts. It has a breathable atmosphere, indigenous fauna, and maybe a few abandoned mining outposts. Otherwise, it's not populated. Don't worry, it's not as though I'm coming apart at the seams. It's the
Sarah didn't like that.
Conversations we've been having. They dredged up these old memories, and they're a burden. Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
Okay.
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade.
Being as important to me.
That's why I'm desperate for your help. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find.
Sarah's turned into like a real
If
person,
I
a
begin
real
to
character.
fall apart, I need someone I can trust to hold me together.
Oh, I'll hold you, Sarah. Have your back.
I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand. I feel the same way about you. Oh, I've been so busy searching the stars for answers, I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time.
Oh no, did I just...
True friendship.
Did I just...
Something I've denied myself for far too long.
Did I just friendship us?
Traveling out here with you, I've discovered that friendships change by circumstance. I worked closely with Aja on long space voyages, so we became friendly. When she quit Constellation, the friendship ended. But I'm certain at this point, even if you and I were separated by a great distance, we'd never lose touch.
Dang straight. Well, that ends today.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
That was the response to something that she said
Hey,
previously, not what she
anyway,
just said.
I've taken up enough of your time. I know you have a lot to do.
Okay.
I really appreciate your offer to visit Cassiopeia. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
Oh. Wait. What did it just say? Should I have flirted with her? Oh boy, I might have screwed it up. Okay, well, I need to go. It's 10:30. I'm gonna bounce and go to work. But thank you all for hanging out with me in Starfield. We will be back on Friday. We're gonna be jump back into Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which should be fun. Continue that journey, and then I'll be back on Starfield on Monday morning, jamming through. I don't know what I'll do. Might do some side quests, break up the whole Vanguard shenanigans. But we'll see. It would be fun to go out to the Wolf Constellation, so we'll see. Anyway, hope you all have a good rest of your Wednesday, and hopefully catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.